It is not every day you get to see these ladies play, and this is a highly anticipated game. We've got the likes of Ayanda Malinga electrifying on the wing. We've got Zintlem Pupa. We've got Nadine Ruiz. These girls are here for business as they are the queens of Africa.
Look, if you know anything about women's rugby, then you'll have an idea who the lady with the ball is called. Nadine Ruiz, the feisty Blitzboker Lady Sevens captain. She did participate in the Women's World Cup that just ended in the UK and played against New Zealand in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Nadine, this will be a tough one for Mauritius, and already the signs are there for all to see. It's a turnover there from the ladies. Boca.
On that squad, you also had Zintlem Pupa, and on that squad, you also had Zintlem Pupa and Ayanda Malinga, who is known for her speed out on the wing. But now we have a try for Maria Chiremba.
Maria has been a regular in the SS7's team. By the way, Kenya did play South Africa in the last season on the tier just below the HSBC, and I think beat them twice. But I can assure you, if anything is to go by in this tournament, these ladies from South Africa will take this very, very seriously. Of course, coached by the very successful Sevens rugby successful Cecil Africa. As we see that try there by the South African number 7, Maria Chiremba. The final pass, of course, coming from her captain, Nadine Ruiz.
The South African team have won this Africa Women's Sevens tournament 4 out of the 6 times, just proving their dominance. Mauritius with the ball, and that's a big run from the number 6, but knocks it on in contact. South Africa with the ball, looking to recycle it. Ball goes out quick to the wing. What are they going to do with it?
Chiremba with the pass there, goes out, but Simamkele Namba just stepped and went out with a fend there and left the Mauritian defense. Megan Geoffrey tried to defend there, but was a fend there by the South Africa number 8, Simamkele Namba. And the defending champions are already ahead here by 12 points to 0. Nadine Ruiz with the conventional term. Oh, what a kick. That looks solid, but no, it just goes to the right of the upright. Good technique there from Nadine Ruiz. Doesn't go in, but as we see that try there from Namba. Good step there by Simamkele Namba. Heavily strapped thigh there. Namba maybe just making sure that if there are any twitches on the hamstring, is taken care of. Kick off here by the South Africa captain. And they get the ball back.
Yeah, they're looking to spread that ball out wide, not leaving anything to chance. And the ball goes wide. That is to Chiremba again, and with a try right under the sticks.
Yes, in this case, the Mima provider becomes scorer, scorer becomes provider.
Multifaceted team this is. Nadine Roos with the kick. And she adds the extra twos, makes no mistake.
Yeah, earlier on when Namba disco the try Simam Kelly, she got a pass there from Maria Shiremba, who's actually the winger. And this time, Simam Kelly Namba gives the pass there to the ever-present Shiremba Maria. Nadine with the kickoff goes deep, the required 10, but the defense there from South Africa again.
I remember watching Maria Chiremba in the HSBC World Sevens Challenger Series, and you know, against Kenya there were a couple of balls that she just failed to catch and she kept knocking on, but here she makes no mistake, showing that she belongs on that wing.
Do you think that's in the back of her mind as we see here South Africa from the South African coach?
I think a player never forgets, but what you've got to do is overcome. And all you've got to do is play better the next tournament than you did your last tournament. Mauritius still with the ball, still in there, struggling to get out of their 22.
Yeah, this is against a very good, well-drilled defensive team. You may want to do that, which is kick, not keep the ball position. But again, the red shots here from Mauritius, you want them to come up.
Nadine.
Here we go, Nadine, the show and go.
Yep. As they say, the kick is only as good as the chase. So if you're going to kick and not retain possession, then you're back to defending.
You think the two knock-ons she had against Kenya in the mind here of Maria Shiremba, or are we looking too far ahead?
I think she's thought about it. I think she's moved on. I think she's playing well in this tournament.
So far, 2 tries. If there's anything to go by, the 2 tries, I think I'll make a statement. Nadine converts her own try here. Nadine with the show and go. Look at that. Wonderful show and go there by Nadine Ruiz. And the red sharp defense just opens up for her. And she goes under the post and then converts her own try. And here again, she goes with the kickoff. Captain fantastic here, Nadine.
Very smart, very tenacious.
Scores, converts, and here we go. Very intelligent kickoff, line out. Mauritius ball.
I think this whole half has been played in the Mauritius half. I'd love to see what they do if they kept the ball and got into the South African half.
Well, they did get to the South African half there, but they lost possession eventually, and there was a turnover, and that's a try that was scored by Nanda. But they do have their moments. The ladies from the island of Mauritius. Unfortunately, the ball goes here to Nanda again. She just does a show and go there.
Yep. Just poking holes in this defense, runs right through and scores the try. Nadine Roos with the kick again.
Simam Kelly Namba there with the try. There's a danger woman on the outside there. The South African number 7, Maria Shiremba, just influencing the defense there to worry about her, which allows then Namba there just to show and go. A couple of those tries actually have been scored on the show and go, like, you know.
In that outside channel.
Yeah, I think they're rushing too quickly to go out here. Look at that, the Mauritian defense. Could they just like go up, keep it a bit tight first before they go up? Sort of close in. Olivia Harrell there just already showing Namba the space.
Very smart of Shiremba to pull her man on the outside just to give Namba that space to run into.
Fair point. Shiremba keeps the space on the outside, keeps it wide. As we see that tackle there by South Africa defense. Again, South Africa just pinning them. Mauritius on their own 22 here with chop tackles here from the lady Blitz Boka, if I can call them that. Here we go, the line break, but they keep possession again. Oh, it's a strong carry, but equally decent tackle there from Nadine, but that's I think deemed to be illegal there by Namba. I think she played the ball on the deck, and the referee says penalty. They scratch. They do here Mauritius, keeping possession Mauritius, but this will be a bit of a challenge. Oh, it's a knock on.
Yeah, ball not going to hand. Unfortunately, that cost them, and they're back on defending.
It's a half-time, I think. Referee says half-time. The Lady Box lead this one by 32 points, 33 points, I beg your pardon, to 0. With a lot of work here to do from the ladies from the island of Mauritius. So half-time scores here. The Lady Box 33 and Mauritius 0.
Welcome back to the Rugby Africa Sevens tournament. Right in front of you, we've got the Lady Box against Mauritius. Lady Box come into this half leading 33-0. Lady Box are the current champions of Africa and looking to make a statement in this tournament. Playing very well in this half, very few errors, and just showing how confident they are in their style of play. We've got a scrum for Mauritius. Ball goes out, but it's a loose ball. Still recover it. Nadine Ruiz on the tackle, but Mauritius managed to keep the ball. Mauritius go into the tackle. Ball goes out wide. Do they have numbers? No. Little show and go. Gets tackled. Ball recycled quickly. And the ball goes to the winger. But that's a massive tackle from the South Africans.
Thumping tackle there by the South African defense by Patience Mokone, who just allows them to get a turnover here.
Ayanda Milinga with the ball. She is a speedster on any given day. And there we go again with the show and go. She runs right to the middle. And that will be a try for Ayanda Milinga. Nadine Ruiz ready for the kicks. South Africa just piling on the points now. That's Ayanda Milinga in front of you. Speedster on the circuit. Speedster here. It will take a lot to stop her.
The South African.
Nadine Ruiz with the 2 points, making no mistake to pile on points. South Africa with the kick. Nadine Ruiz subs off for Birandre Dolph, and she's got the kickoff. Birandre Dolph on for Nadine Ruiz. Mauritius with the throw-in, but it's a long ball. Referee calls offside penalty to Mauritius. You can see
lots of substitutions there, lots of substitutions from the South Africa bench. I think they feel confident on this one. Just bring in the subs. Here we go, Makone on the ball. Makone earlier with a huge defense there, tackled, big get of South Africa turnover. And this time, Patience does score the try. With a conversion attempt here by Marie, I think. I beg your pardon, that's Birandre Dolph, who came in for Ruiz. They look well drilled, this Lady Box team. As you see that try by Patience. On your screen, South Africa, a well-known sevens player, won a couple of World Series tournaments. Well, the World Series himself, Cecil. A speedster, doesn't look it right now in the pictures, but a really, really quick player, and once a World Player of the Year, South Africa, World Sevens Player of the Year. What a good servant of South African rugby, South Africa. here he is now coaching the Lady Box. As we see that strong carry there by the Lady Box here. Fantastic carry by Zintle Mpufa. And then off herself offloads. I think it was Shinikwa Lamprecht.
Zintle Mpupa being one of the players that played in the World Cup.
Yes, she did.
This star-studded South African team is here in Kenya, in Nairobi, playing in the Africa Women's Sevens. If you're missing it, you're definitely missing out.
That's a wonderful awareness there by the try scorer.
Kick by Beandre Dolph. And South Africa retain it.
Yes, they do. Referee says play on.
Ball out.
Bianca Buar on the ball.
Ayanda Malinga on the ball there. She's very powerful, very strong. She goes to deck. Ball back out to Zintle. Zintle out to Liske Latigan. And now we've got Bianca Boer running in for her second try of the game.
Second try, yes, that's it. You know, they converted the defense into attack here. Initially they were defending and then just they work really, really hard here to do the Lady Box.
I think that's very synonymous with well-oiled teams and teams that are at the top rather, turning defense into attack. That is Beandre Dolph with the kicks, making sure she gets those in as they pile the points. That brings it up to 61 for South Africa and 0.
It's not very flattering
Mauritius.
From the ladies from the island of Mauritius, as we see this try here by Bianca Boer. Eventually, she seems like she's just strolling there in the end, Bianca. But there's a lot of hard work was done there earlier. If you allow that to bounce, yeah, it goes out again.
I think Cecil must be having such a good time on that bench, knowing that even when you make your substitutions, the change isn't felt on the team. You still maintain momentum, and you're still piling on the points.
Well, on the other side, Silas, what I'm not very happy with the scores and perhaps what his charges are doing on the field. I mean, but to be fair, they are facing the defending champions here.
Selena Maigrot throwing that ball in, but South Africa deciding, no, we want this line out too.
Patience.
And
on the outside there, turnover, came down, Bianca sent the pass. This time, she became the distributor, sent it out to Ayanda Malinga. Then Ayanda just made the simple 2v1 situation that created there. And eventually they released the ball to Patience. She's a feisty tackler, this Patience.
she definitely is, and that's what you need out there on the wing, especially if you're not the bulkiest of players. You've got to assert your dominance against your opposite man. This is exactly what you'd expect from a top side like South Africa.
Well, you see a lot in defense when she came in. So the final pass from Malinga there to Patience, and then we see her here just being able to score. A little bit of a knee hit on the head there, not spotted, but eventually South Africa win this one convincingly, 68 points to 0. Not very flattering here for Mauritius, is it?
No, it's not. But they did get the privilege to play against the Queens of Africa.
Well,
better luck to them in their next game. Better luck to them in their next game.
To be fair, in 1998,